Khameleon, here to save Mortal Kombat 1. Khameleon is an interesting one, you know? Like, you have Sonic Fox calling Khameleon SSS plus tier, and then you have people saying Khameleon's just overrated and won't be used in 2 weeks. Personally, I think this character is very good. She just isn't a cameo that makes the bottom tiers all that much better. A good example is how Stryker just hard carries the bottom tier characters, kind of like Cyrax did before, you know, the big balance patch. But she'll make characters like Ashra much better, Geras much better. But with a character like Scorpion, she'll be good with him, obviously, because she is a good cameo. She just doesn't break the character, kind of like Stryker can. Overall though, I think Khameleon was implemented really well. Like if Scorpion gets any sort of buffs that I've been asking for nearly 4 months now, this cameo could become a real problem. Scorpion Khameleon could go hard. So let's go into training mode. I'm gonna show you what I mean. So fun fact, you see how I'm going to be selecting Khameleon as my cameo in training mode? We saw the tweet that Khameleon is randomized when you join into the match in terms of which variation you start with. It works the same way in practice mode. So if you have a specific Khameleon variation you want to work on, just join in and out of training mode a couple of times until you finally get that specific phase that you want to do cool stuff with. She's been swapping through as I sit here right now, but if you want to direct swap and also get a bonus, you just hit back and cameo button. This makes you take reduced damage from the enemy's attacks and allows you to select the next cameo in the list. If you didn't know, the order of the cameos are Mileena, Jade, Kitana. The one you start with will be randomized, but after that, that is the order it will go in for the rest of the match and any match going forward. So if we get hit by Reptile's sweep right here, it's going to do 9%. But if I sit here and become damage immune, it's only gonna do 7.5% damage. That is a 17% damage reduction, which is pretty good. It's pretty strong for something that actively benefits you. Like I'm in Mileena right now, and say I want to restand, I could switch to Jade. If I get hit, I'm getting reduced damage, but also now I don't have to use spear to launch. I get full combos, kind of like any other cameo, where I can use spear right here at the end for max damage. So it's kind of double up on the perks. If you don't want to do that though, and just switch during a combo, just hold RB. Notice how she changed into Kitana while that was happening. So you could just hold RB while something's happening, and notice it is completely cycled through while I was doing that combo. We went from Jade all the way to Mileena just because I held right bumper right here. So Jade is interesting. Her ambush move is the glow. So you can call it in at any time while you're moving. But what's really strong about Jade's other move is just canceling into it. Right there. You think, oh, that's just a normal mid-mid projectile, which is already really strong. We see how strong Serena is, and that's highs. Once it's out, I can move. I can do whatever I want. So we just have insane pressure. Like we can do whatever we want here. I could just go for so many things because the opponent has to sit there and respect that the glaive is coming back. Now, Jade does have a counter. If you have a really long reaching down one, like Mileena for example, as long as you can hit Jade after the first glaive happens, it cancels the glaive coming back. So if Jade gets hit, it's not recalling, which I don't know how Serena has survived with that not being changed as well, but you know, NetherRealm learned, don't do it twice in a row. You can also move it. If you hold up, it'll take that upward arc and then come back towards the ground. If you hold forward, it'll start low and then stay low. Let me go ahead and show you some pressure concepts right now that you could probably use with any character, but I'll be doing it with Scorpion because he's straightforward. So say it's close right here. You can get like 20% nearly chip damage into the throw. All of that, the frames are so good at the end of that, 821 out of 1,000. And then the mind game happens after that. If you start throwing and conditioning your opponent, all of a sudden the opponent's going to be ducking because yeah, nobody wants to get hit by that throw. So you just use your mid for a full combo launch. You also see me go for this teleport a lot. Remember, the jump 3 in that jails the opponent. So again, we're getting 20% jump 3 jails. So the opponent has to respect what comes after that jump kick or eat a full combo, because Jade is essentially an option select. Jump kick into 2-1 glaives from Jade. Whether the opponent gets hit or blocks, it's perfectly fine for Scorpion. The opponent just has to try and be ready to poke Jade, but letting go block too early. Full combo for Scorpion. Not getting the poke off in time, 20% damage, just purely chip into throw, and then the mind game again. We're really gonna get into a theme here of how Khameleon is just dominant anywhere on screen. Her only weakness is it does change variation very rapidly. Next, we have Mileena. And Mileena is really just the combo queen. Her ambush cameo are the upward size, kind of like Sonya's, not upward, but the air size, kind of like Sonya's air ring that extends combos. Both of them really rely on combos, but if your character does have good overhead low mix-up, the one thing I'll say about Mileena is this ball roll right here is overhead mid. And look at that pushback. That is with me standing right in the opponent's face. It's like -17 or something. But already when I've been playing online, you just cancel into something that has some space to it. That's a hard punish for half the cast. You can get away with it. And not only that, it mixes up. Now, Scorpion doesn't take great advantage of it because it's not the ambush cameo, and Scorpion has no lows. So you're just gonna be, I guess the only way you could mix it up is do like a sweep and then go for the overhead. But let's talk about the ambush cameo for a second. Where I think it excels is when you go for the back to anti-air, which is so important against characters like Johnny Cage, where stand one just isn't going to cut it because of the wonky jump kick hitbox. So if we do hit this anti-air, and this is not in the corner by the way, that's super basic. That's 30% off an anti-air. Meterless. So all meterless by the way. You're gonna keep it, you know, simple. You're out of meter. You get the Mileena extension. It switches to Jade because that combo lasts so long and you do 422 damage and didn't spend a bar. The opponent just lost half their health bar and you didn't have any meter to spend. And again, cameos I feel like are the MK11, you know, kind of like relic to pay tribute in a way because they come back based on time. And that'll come back right away. Now you can just use your meter for the combos and all your stuff like that. It's so good. It's so good. Mileena is the meterless queen. She can do more than that, of course, especially if you have a mix-up character. Also, at the end of the training mode segment, I'm going to be showing you a couple really cool combo concepts. And then we get to the broken one, Mr. Grinch. I guess we could start off with the fan combo extender. You can use it, you really can, but you're not going to be because the other Kitana move is so strong. It's probably in the top 3 of strongest cameo moves in the game. The only cameo moves I can really think that are better are like Striker and old Cyrax that keep all your special moves safe. Well, this move does that and lets you combo virtually anywhere on screen and gives so many characters throw combos. So we're gonna be in for one with Kitana. Let's start out with the fact she gives Scorpion full screen conversions off of the ground flames. And you might be thinking, that's not that special. Like we have Kung Lao teleport, we have Motaro teleport. She won't be the only one. Yeah, that's till you realize she works like Striker. If anything's blocked, I could just dart in for full pressure. Like this. Oh, it didn't land. Because you can wait a good period of time. Like I could do it instantly, right? Essentially. But I can also let it marinate just like that, just to see if it lands. So you want your full screen ground flames combo? Just option select it. If it doesn't land, you get full pressure for free. So you go in for a risky teleport right here, just cancel out of it. So that'll look like this. I want to be out. Say Kenshi Ghost is on screen. I could just be like, here, Kenshi blocks all this. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm out. But it's an ambush cameo, so it gets even worse than that. Take your chip, my friend. Take that chip and then get out. Then get out. I can cancel anything I want on block into that. It works like Striker. There are going to be characters that punish it. Don't get me wrong. Tanya, I believe, will counter this. I think Scorpion will even do a good job countering this. But there's going to be some of the cast that either has an impossible time punishing it, or is like Johnny Cage, where you just shadow kick, you get 5 or 6% for your troubles, and that's it. If you do want to master it, this is where this character becomes better than Striker. Because you take this, and then more pressure. You get the perks of doing 2-1 spin into a leap, into more pressure. It feels like MK11 leaps. I think it's less cheap than leap, because aside from Ashra, a lot of the other characters want to use other abilities. They don't want to do this kind of stuff because it's not really all that worthwhile. Again, except for Ashra, because Ashra can convert now full combos off that +5 on block projectile. That's another story. Ashra is going to be insane with this character. Khameleon essentially made Ashra not top 1, but really rivaling a guaranteed top 3 now. Like, Ashra has solidified herself. Say you do it early right, you can get double into this. So I realize I mess up, I go back in, I do that ground flames. If it hits, I full combo. If not, I go into grab. There isn't even enough time for me to talk about how many option selects I had. I went in for my teleport combo. I dash out. I go for ground flames now that I have space, and I can option select, dive in. The ground flames are blocked. Now I go into pressure. Now the opponent has to guess, duck the throw, or eat the mid, and it's nuts. It is literally such a good move. Again, probably one of the best moves, KAMEO moves, in the entire game. Now you just get the coolest conversions and more damage on every conversion with Kitana. So we'll start basic here. Say you want to go for your jump kick combos, and Scorpion actually gets something that he might be the best at. So if we go in and we jump in on Reptile right here, you spend the amplified, use 1-2, you get a second jump attack because of Kitana. Then it switches in time, and I get 39%. It's simple and easy. It's crazy, and it looks cool. This character is stylish, just incarnated into MK, because from now on, aside from some of the ones I'll show you right at the end before we go online, it's a lot of just swaggy combos, I'm not gonna lie to you, but wasting resources exactly what we love to do. So we're gonna do this right here. We're gonna spend all our bars of meter just to swaggy combo somebody. It's so cool looking. It's not worth it online. I'll show you the throw combos though. The reason I say, you know, the whole character is like this is, look, Mileena can do it too. Mileena can do it too. And that one's not nearly as much of a waste. It's still a waste. Don't get me wrong. But no matter what position you're in, if I'm stuck in Jade, I'll just throw the glaives when the opponent is on the ground. And then on top of that, each variation has something that's OP about it. So Kitana being really, really strong. Kitana is nuts. Jade getting these wild plus frames and essentially being kind of better than Serena in some ways because it's a mid and you can aim it and, you know, all the combo damage because it turns into an ambush KAMEO after you use it. And then lastly, the overhead from Mileena has so much pushback and is a mix-up and fully relaunches without the gravity. Don't you worry, we're about to get to the throw combos, but this just goes to show you can cancel the Kitana dash at any point in a combo as long as you get a launch. And this is the smarter way to do it because that's good damage. 1 bar, 1 KAMEO, 41%. That's Serena levels and very worthwhile if you can get it down and time it. Now, if you're in the Kitana variation and you get the grab, just kind of when the opponent launches, do it, do the forward dash. This is meterless, and you do about 20%. I'm sure there are more optimal ways to do that meterless, but it's still more damage. If you've got the meter to spend though, and you really need to win the round, just do a normal combo. It's not a ton of damage, just like any other character's throw combo, but 22%, yeah, not too much more, but something that could win you a round, and also, you can always use another KAMEO spend right there. All right, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let me show you the swaggy combos I've found so far. Over 60%. Let's get into them. No, this is gonna be nuts. It's already at 472. Oh, it's already at 50. It's already at 50. This might be the most you can get unless you take Shujinko versus certain characters. 61%. 61. Now, before I play straight through matches where I don't cut anything, let me show you what happened in my second game playing this character, and I realized how annoying it'll be. I recommend doing this. If you have Kitana as Khameleon, you should be doing this. I got pulled out of the... He's so mad! Gosh, how is KAMEO Mileena? I got it again! Another one! Another one! That was literally 2 matches later! 2 matches later! It's so cheap! Too bad I dropped. No! What is this game? Kitana's so cheap. She literally just stops you from eating combos. You can just pull yourself out. And if the if the opponent's move has bad recovery, it's over. It's over for them. Oh my! So let's run it for a few matches online. If you've enjoyed so far, please subscribe. It helps me out. We all use our homepage anyways. I'm hype. Like, look at it. It's so cheap. I whiffed that 100%. And I whiffed the combo. What do you know? That's why Scorpion's poke or mid needs to be faster. He shouldn't be able to mash there. Thank you. Like, no shot you can mash after that. Did you bait him? Yep, it works like a charm. Oh. It's gonna drop. Oh, it's not. We take those. Good poke. Oh, I'm surprised it didn't armor there. Good jump. That recovery is still so nuts to me. Break. Go. That's so much damage on a reset. Like, it just works. Oh my, I'm the king of dropping though. It's fine. We're taking no KAMEO damage. Sometimes, you know, you gotta play without the KAMEOs. Too early! No. Oh, let's go. Oh, that was clean. That was clean. 385. It works full screen just like that. That literally made him spend break. Oh no, friend. I'll be easy on you here because I want to try this. No! Oh, it would have been so clean. It lagged. Oh. Oh, the stagger. Okay, take a big combo. Nice. Oh, you can't mash there though, friend. Oh, I wanted the dash combo. No, the round ended. It's, I will say, I don't realize rounds are about to end because I'm so busy looking at the Khameleon bar that I forget what the health is at a lot. Quan Chi is another character that kind of thrives with Khameleon because you can use the stand 4 into Jade, stand 4 into really anything. You'll probably see it here in a second. Let's go! Yeah! No! Good blocks. Oh! Trying to end the round right here. What a round! That's a flawless! That's a flawless!
Round
Oh
two.
my!
Fight.
Oh, I thought I'd shimmy him. Okay, you can't do that though, friend. No anti-air! Why is his arm so stubby? Come on, T-Rex Scorpion! Ooh! 40% on that, by the way. Okay, he's reading that. He's reading it. Yep, there he is. There's the stand 4. Nice. Okay. That time we land it. Style, maybe? Good break. Alright, that's gonna be all for today's video, but don't you worry. If you want to see more Khameleon, I'm gonna be doing a video where I essentially do the coolest possible combos and setups with every cameo with Scorpion, and it's going to be one of my coolest kind of like montages or highlight videos ever. That'll be after the next Road to Rank 1, so appreciate you all. See you guys next time. Peace.